Now on K2 News.
We've been doing this for 9 years. We've never had an incident like this.
A motorcycle race crash kills this local 13-year-old boy. How young is too young for this kind of competition?
It is getting heavy.
An emotional day for Kyron Horman's parents as the wall of hope for their son leaves his school. The big wins tonight for the hit ABC show Modern Family tonight at the Emmys.
Live in HD, this is K2 News at 11 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Anna Canzano. We begin with the death of this Vancouver boy who at 13 was considered a rising star in the motorcycle racing community. Today, Peter Lenz became the youngest racer ever killed at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, which opened nearly a century ago. K2's Megan Cockstein joins us live in North Portland. Megan, close friends tell you Peter was more than just talented on the track.
Yeah, a number of people tell me that he was phenomenal on the track, but off the track he was simply a nice kid. Since he was 8 years old, Peter has raced with a local club here at PIR. We know he was here just last weekend, but I'm told that he was actually specially invited to race in Indianapolis, and recently that is all he has thought about.
And first place, Peter Lenz.
He was going to be a world champion. I mean, he really would have been.
At just 13 years old, Peter Lenz was already widely known for his raw talent racing motorcycles.
If you were even into motorcycles whatsoever in New York or Florida or Texas, you knew who Peter was. I mean, how many 13-year-old kids have that kind of draw?
Winning 9 national championships and 9 regional titles. In a YouTube video, Lenz says he first rode a bike when he was 5.
Everything just seems to go away and I just go for it.
His passion was nonstop.
If you had 6 inches of snow, he didn't care. He'd be out riding his bike, you know. I mean, he just rode year-round. That's all he wanted to do.
Eric Dorn, the owner of EDR Performance,
He was like the shop, you know, the son of the shop kind of, you know.
maintained all of Lenz's bikes, even the last one he would ride. Sunday, the 13-year-old crashed on a warm-up lap at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. He fell off his bike and was run over by another motorcycle. The person who hit him, just 12 years old.
He inspired a lot of kids, like younger kids, like that wanted to race.
On the phone, fellow racer TJ Hart says Lenz knew what he was doing, but admits the sport can be dangerous.
There can be a lot of close calls, actually. It all depends on like who you're riding with, like skill level wise.
In 2009, Lenz did get into an accident. After a mechanical failure, he crashed into a tire wall at Portland International Raceway. He suffered several broken bones and ended his 2009 season. But Dorn says Lenz was a rising star who was determined to get back on track.
Yeah, I'm definitely coming back next year. There's no question about that. I can't stay away from motorcycle racing.
Just a real tragic loss for this racing community. Dorn says that Lenz was always safe. He has never been called an aggressive driver. He also said that Lenz was fully supported by his family. He says that his dad told him several times that it was always his choice to race or not. We are live in North Portland. Megan Cockstein, K2 News.
Haunting words from him there, and hard to imagine that kids that young are racing. Megan, thank you. Peter's death may fuel the debate over how young is too young for these types of races. Race organizers and older racers defend the sport, saying the kids may be young, but they have the skills to make the motorcycles do whatever they want them to. While his father was talking about how Peter Lenz died doing what he loved, others say the racers know going in the consequences of a mistake. But top pros who came up through the ranks say these bikes at 250cc's aren't too big for the kids riding them. Officials say the track, home of the Indianapolis 500, isn't too big for them either.
Big tracks, small tracks, you name it. And these kids have proven time and time again that their skills, their training, their background, and everything have proven that these guys are more than ready for a track like this. Absolutely.
Racers say the weather was hot today and the track asphalt was slick and oily. Some racers told reporters they were never informed that Peter had died. They say if they'd known, they would have much preferred postponing today's race to honor his memory.